Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, mostly under 20, but sometimes under 25, so it's more like a keto lifestyle podcast that I'm giving right now. I hope all of you are well today. Just got back from my 2.6-mile walk, and man, is it dark out. And it is 5:30 in the morning, and I swear to God, a week ago it was light out, maybe because there was more moonlit, but it was a clear sky with stars and a sliver of the moon. I couldn't believe how dark it was in between street light to street light. So I've got my food in for dinner, and I'm having my big salad tonight, bigger salad tonight with all the ingredients, and I have all the ingredients in my tracker as well as in my new salad bowl. I went to Home Goods and I said, I'm going to eat out of something besides a mixing bowl. I wanted glass. I wanted it pretty. I wanted to feel like I was, fine dining as I sit there in my pajamas, eating, and with my little fork, don't you know? And so I was able to secure that at Home Goods. And it is a heavy, heavy bowl. Takes two hands. It also does not store anywhere in my new fridge upstairs, so I'm really glad I have a second fridge downstairs, not for hoarding, but for keeping my salad chilled. So today I'm taking my 12-year-old granddaughter out shopping and for lunch, so I have no idea where we will go to eat. I've never been to Five Guys. They've got one at our mall here, so I went on to see what their menu is. Rather simple. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have a grilled hot dog and a grilled burger with applewood bacon with no buns or condiments. I'm not a condiment gal. And I might have had a cheeseburger, but it's American cheese, and as we know, American cheese is not cheese. They say it's a processed food. Why don't they just say, chemical rubber? But they don't. But I digress. It is Kraft, though. I guess they were quick to note that in their ingredients, but I did like their simplicity, and I also liked the details about each condiment, too, and their buns, which I won't be having. So I'll be doing that today, and that will be fun. I'm thinking of Five Below, Old Navy, and, preteen stuff like that I'm sure she's loving. And she's in the middle school, and she won't be in the youngest class there. So that's always fun, too, because she already knows the ropes, you know what I'm saying? She's a good kid. So that's my fun. And for dinner tonight, I'll just have that salad. So we'll see how we'll do. And I always tell people how easy it is to eat keto when you go out. So today's my turn to figure all of that out. So who have I been listening to? Well, thank you for all of the people that you've been listening to. And as you will see, or you might have already seen, is a 30-minute podcast of all the people that I listen to with a little brief of why I do. And so it should be interesting, and a lot of you watch the same. So we're all getting fed the same information. Right now, I've got a grocery haul up, and I think he's very, very Irish, the Minimalist Keto. So I'll be watching that and see what he has for his grocery haul. Sometimes I don't like to watch grocery hauls from places outside of the United States because it's not the same products as we have. Not to mention, in Europe, you're not going to find the GMOs in the items that they buy for produce. They're so lucky that way. Right, Manon? So, my friend from the Netherlands who doesn't have to have the GMOs. So how are you doing with your keto lifestyle and plan? Are you as in your head about what you have for keto and how you deal with keto as I am? I'm always shopping and thinking of keto and how I can do it and things that just make my life easier. I was also listening to Stephanie, the keto person, and she was talking about, it was a live podcast, and I walked more than 1.5 miles before she got into her topic because she was so busy noting everybody that was coming on board to her live podcast. Finally, she turned it off. I think anybody listening to it is going to be more distracted than she was, for sure. And so it took a while to get to it. But when we got to it, she was talking about if you're obese and beginning the ketogenic diet, that you need to have 200 as your baseline, 200 grams of fat and up. So I will not be having 200 grams of fat in my keto plan today. What do I usually have? Let's see what I've got. Oh, I'm not having, I'll go back to yesterday, August 16th, Wednesday. And I had, for fat, I had 80 grams of fat and 59 grams of protein. So those two numbers suit me well. Some people do their macros for every meal that they have. They make sure it's a balanced meal. I don't get into that much detail. It's at the end of the day. Am I full? How are my carbs? Did I get enough veggies? And I'm telling you, those 5 extra carbs worth of veggies that I have quite a few days a week now, it does make a difference. I do feel more balanced. I like the feeling of having it. My food plan still feels clean and balanced. And so if I'm having a big salad with 40 grams of green beans on the side with a smear of butter on it, I don't feel like I'm sinking the keto ship by having that. I am a total carb, but that's in the sense of I am not seeking out net carb rolls and wrap-ups and standard American diet wannabe items. As I've explained in other podcasts, the extra 5 carbs come from adding on green beans, adding radicchio into my salad along with the red cabbage. Avocado has carbs in it, so adding that in when it's my main meal for the night, when it's just the great big salad, things like that. And those 5 carbs are very well spent. I spend wisely, and because I have so much respect for this food plan, and I plan to continue on it. I'm just allowing the extra 5 carbs because of my maintenance plan. And as I told somebody else who also does maintenance and has more than 20 carbs a day, that should my fluctuation on the scale, that is always between those 2 silly little pounds, change, then I would reassess if I had to. And there would go the green beans, maybe even the radicchio, I don't know. But anyway, so today is going to be the question mark of where I dine and the challenge, unless she wants something carby, grainy, even different than Five Guys. Maybe I'll just get the Five Guys to go and we can eat in that food court thing at the mall. Oh, I feel so regular American doing this. It's like not something I usually do, as most of you know. I'm sitting here at home having something like my eggs. My yogurt is ready, and so I'm excited about that. So it was 2 full days of being in a warm, dark place, which ended up being the oven. I put one of those microfiber towels over a mason jar with an elastic, and I stirred the yogurt every 12 hours, I think. And so today it was ready. So now it is thickening to the place of being Greek yogurt consistency in my fridge. And I will have that with some roasted slivered almonds, 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon of grated coconut. So that will definitely be my treat, but that won't be until tomorrow because today is who knows where. Unless, we do it picnic style and come back here to the house and she has that and I'll have my yogurt and a couple of eggs. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to keto on and wrap this up for the day. Have a wonderful day and tell me what you're eating today. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, living that keto lifestyle. Bye-bye for now.